we have some exciting news today, friends. We are going to have a big update for Arc Raiders, the game that is just taking the gaming community with a freaking awesome positive story, because this game has changed the PvP, PvE genre in a way that we really didn't anticipate. This game is so freaking good. I can't describe it. I'm having a lot of fun in it. And this update and this patch that is coming today, it's amazing. I'm super excited about it. And we're going to go through the news now. The duo matchmaking news here. This is actually people who want to play 2-player co-op, and we're going to be able to be playing against other players. And maybe that's not that big of a news, but problem has been before when players has been teaming up 2 players, they have actually been playing against other people's doing 3-player co-op, and that might not be the most exciting thing when you are on the lower end team. So this is something that he actually silently tested and enabled dual prioritized matchmaking beginning earlier this week. Dual matchmaking will work like this. First, we prioritize solos and squads to play separately. After that, we prioritize duos to play with other duos, and for trios to play with trios. So please note that this is not a 100% guarantee system, so you may at times run into different constellations of players other than your own. But I think this is really good, because usually I play with my brother. We usually 2-player team. And many times we've been inside a game and we met other players being 3-player team. So we don't really stand a chance all the time there, and it's pretty difficult, you know, being flanked easily. So this is good news, definitely good news. Another really good thing here for people who like cosmetic is that they're actually going to lower the price here. And for people who've just actually paid for something in there, they will get their store credits back. And I think that's top G for the developers as usual. I mean, Embark Studios is just showing the way here, how you're going to be a really good developer, just taking care of your players out there and your customers and the big fans for this amazing game. So freaking thumb up for Embark Studios. They're doing the right thing here, as always. So what are they saying here? They say, we have heard your feedback. We reviewed our prices and made adjustments to lower prices where applicable. Applicable? Is that the right pronunciation? You got to bear with me here. I'm not from England. I'm from Sweden here, so...
Applicable.
Applicable. Applicable. All right, we got that under control. Revised prices will go live tomorrow, Thursday the 13th at 10:30 CST. For any Raiders who already made a purchase on the old pricing, we'll compensate you for the differences. These Raiders tokens will be refunded back into your account automatically in the coming weeks. So yeah, as I said, top G developers here. Patrick Sutherland's the CEO. They're just really showing how you should actually treat your customers. And I mean, they're awesome. I love them. I love them. Another news is the Raider deck here, and they're saying at the moment we have one free Raider deck available for all players. In the future you will see both free and premium Raider decks. Important things to note, gameplay items are only in free Raiders decks. To help you along the way as a new Raider, we have included some gameplay items in the free Raider deck, which can be unlocked via progression. Also, another important thing is there is no pay-to-win item in the premium Raider decks. The focus for premium decks are based on cosmetics and conveniences. And yeah, this is really important. If this game would have had any ounce of pay-to-win, people would just lose it. They wouldn't accept it. Me neither. I mean, this would be... It's just an important thing in today's gaming, especially PvP. I mean, just thinking about having something that is pay-to-win, I mean... I don't get it, man. I don't get how those developers actually function up here. Why is that even an option in many of those games? I'm totally for these cosmetic things, and actually they lowering the price is really good. I mean, yeah, some of the prices here for cosmetics was a little bit off, and I mean, it's better to have lower prices because I believe that more people will buy them and they will earn more money in the long run either ways. So what about the big update here that's coming today? We got the Frontier that is going to be expanding north towards a new map. And the cool thing about this is that we all have to contribute here now. We players got to help each other to be able to unlock this map. And I think that's a really cool feature. It's going to bring us together and stick together a little bit more towards the Ark and against the Ark, especially because we don't like them, the robots flying over there and just trying to destroy our beautiful day when we are looting. So... But there will also, of course, be players that is trying to take advantage of us, actually shooting us and trying to steal our loot. But that's just all part of the game. I love it. I love that sense, being able to not knowing exactly what's going to happen. I'm always on edge. So I think that's cool. But most players, they're actually really nice people. So what are they saying here? Well, Raiders beneath Speranza is a sprawling network of tunnels, and it seems some have been sealed off with great effort. However, with ingenuity and elbow grease, nothing stays hidden forever. Will you join Speranza's effort to rebuild the tunnels and connect what has been lost? Well, I hope you will, because I'm going to be working my ass off like a little worker ant to be able to play this map, because I'm so excited for everything that is going to be new in this game. We all knew that this game is going to have 10-year plan. They're actually having all planned out for the next 10 years. So this is going to be something that is going to be developing over time. And they, as I said, they're listening to us players all the time. So this is going to be like a organical evolving game, because we players are going to put out our inputs in the game and the developers are going to read about it a lot. So what we are saying is really important, and they are really listening to us. They've already proven that. And so yeah, I'm super excited for the future of this game. So join the community to unlock event Breaking New Ground on November 13th, which is today. Community unlock event Breaking New Ground begins. In this event, players are asked to contribute resources to the tunnel project. In Speranza, nothing comes for free, and the tunnel project is no different. Basic materials must be collected and donated. The restoration of the tunnel to reach the 5th map, Stellar Montes, and any player that has played at least few rounds can participate in this community effort. Freaking cool, huh? I love it. I love it. So what do we need here? We need metal parts, fabric, chemicals, rubber parts, and plastic parts. Not that big of a deal, huh? But we're just gonna wait and see how much of that we need. Probably freaking a lot. But our effort will not go unrewarded. Donations in the Breaking New Ground event will earn merits. A new event currency that will fuel the next phase of progression. While there is a cap on how many merits you can earn for material donations, additional contributions will aid Speranza in reaching Stellar Montes more quickly. So a new currency is going to head out there already. We already got the regular coins where you can sell stuff that we find in the game and buy in-game items. Then we got something called cred. These are the blue coins. You earn those as well from doing different kind of missions, and it's gonna bring you some cool things. You might be able to buy a little box with some little items like a radar flare or one of those things you can set up so you can like scale between buildings on this zip line, or grenades, or any other items that you will be able to buy for money as well. And the last one is the Raider token, the one, you know, where you can buy for real money, and you can buy items like cosmetics and all those cool things that just makes the character a little bit unique. And I mean, it's all just something for the eye, it's nothing else. But I also see it like I'm contributing to supporting the developers a little bit more, because I think it's really important that these developers are actually taken care of. They are the backbone for this gaming industry. They are showing the way right now. And Patrick Sutherland, the CEO of Embark Studios, who left Battlefield, and he left EA Games because he didn't feel like, at least what I read, that he didn't have the freedom to create what he wanted. And he was always interested in integrating a little bit of AI into the games, which we've seen with the enemies in this game. They are not totally AI, they don't think for themselves, but the animations and everything is AI based, just because the developers actually wouldn't have to do all the animations into the details, and they could just let loose the enemies and they will take care of themselves when it comes to how they are going to interact with the environment and what they're going to do when they get attacked and how they're going to stumble around and on the ground, and you know, all that kind of cool things that makes the enemies look really more alive than other enemies. That's the eerie part of this game. It's really interesting to see how the different kind of enemies just move around in the world. Really nice in that way. So what will happen when once completed? Well, the restoration of the tunnels and unlocking of Stellar Montes will trigger phase 2, staking our claim on new progression track. The map Stellar Montes will get unlocked, so we are going to be carving deep into the northern mountains. Stellar Montes tempts raiders to explore an abandoned facility that remains relatively well preserved compared to the wreckage of the lower Rust Belt. Cold and sterile, these ruins hint at what humanity left behind in its push towards the stars. So this is going to be a much more high-tech place and a much more interior bunker. And looking at the screen here, looks like it's a big fabrication to create big rockets. So they wanted to push out to the stars, but I guess the art just makes sure that's not going to happen. The reconnection of the tunnels to Stella Montes will trigger the opening of Phase 2, staking our claims. This is a new progression track with personal rewards and challenges, and will run for a limited time until December. There's going to also be new arc enemies, gameplay items, and more. Raiders who investigate Stella Montes will recover rare resources, new gameplay items, maybe even schematics for long-lost technology. Super excited about that. The North Line update also introduces 2 new arc enemies, each bringing distinct challenges to those who are brave enough to venture topside. The Matriarch is an imposing arc machine that makes the Queen look friendly and can be found during a specific map condition. The Shredder will appear in Stella Montes, challenging raiders to stay sharp in close quarter encounters. Damn. So yeah, the Matriarch is going to be probably bigger than the Queen. We already have a picture here. I think this might be the Matriarch. Some people say that this one is called the Baron, but I think it's going to be the Matriarch. And I don't know, it just feels like this is going to be the next in line for the bigger bosses. The Shredder, however, feels like something that's going to be smaller, something that's going to be able to go inside buildings and hunt us really fast. I see some kind of a robot that's a little bit humanoid. It has arms with these big wheels, these cutting wheels, and they are going to be hacking and slashing towards us, and also being able to move in a way that it like puts down the wheels to the ground and can just charge us in high velocity speed towards us. And hopefully it's going to be some kind of real like Terminator freaking badass monster that we're just going to be freaking afraid to actually to run across on the map. That's what I like about this game, being a little bit afraid of some of this, especially like the Rocketeer. I have a lot of respect for that one. You know, every time we see that, we go, oh fuck, the Rocketeer, we got to get away, man. So I hope the Shredder is going to be some kind of real nightmare that is just going to haunt us in the tug quarters, inside buildings. So yeah, super excited about the Shredder. I gotta say, the Shredder is the one I'm looking forward to the most. On top of that, we also got new weapons and gameplay items, new legendary weapons, 3 new mines. I love mines because I love the explosions in the game. The explosions sound so freaking good. Don't you agree with that? It's such a big boom sound that I haven't heard in any other games. And so yeah, I enjoy every aspect of all of the explosions in the game. On top of the mines here, we're gonna have 2 new grenades as well. So wow, 5 new ways to explode things. I'm super excited. Oh yeah, that's up my alley. That's definitely my alley. I always play those heavy bomber guys in every game, like playing Battlefield 6. I love running around with a freaking badass bazooka, or just running around with the C4, planning it and pushing the button, and you just see everything just blows up in a big mayhem. I just love it. I just love that. So yeah, looking ahead here, the North Line is just the beginning of the Arc Raiders post-launch roadmap. The next update, Cold Snap, arrives this December, which introduced the Flickering Flame event, a new snowfall map condition. The awaited Expedition Project Raider Reset will also come up there. We're gonna have that window, that weekend, and we're gonna be able to reset everything. If you want to do that, you don't need to do that. This is just Embark Studios' smart way to change the ways that we actually used to, you know, other games where you just reset everything, because in these kind of games, people get a lot of loot, and the more loot you get, the better you get, and at the end of the day, everybody is freaking badass, and that's not fair to new players, really. But, you know, instead of just resetting and wiping everything, they gave us a choice so we can prepare for this kind of expedition. It means like we're going to prepare, and our character is going to leave, and your character will never come back, so you have to start a new character, but you will get perks for that new character. You got a better stash, you're going to have better XP, your weapon's going to not deteriorate as fast, and you will also get maybe cosmetics. I think it's a cool way for the hardcore players to have something more to go towards. It's going to be permanent buffs to your player account, so I think that's really good. And the more casual players, they might be just happy playing with the same character all the time, and they will never lose their things. I think it's a really smart move from Embark Studios. Like, top freaking notch, man. That's actually one of the reasons that I didn't want to play games like this, because I didn't like the wiping stuff. I never liked losing the things that I found, and I just felt like, what's the freaking point of playing a game? I mean, of course, I understand that some players want to just restart and they enjoy the progress, but hey, when I come to a point when I put a lot of hours into a game, I don't freaking want to lose those things, you know? This is a really smart way of letting people know that, hey, you got a chance here to actually make a better character with more buffs if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, there's an option. Perfect. Everybody wins. So yeah, I'm super excited about this week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to play this game a lot as usual. I also want to play other games, but this game just takes up all my time because I love it. I love jumping in there. The whole social aspect of the game, all of the other players in there. I love meeting players in the game. It's so fun, man. The last time I had this lot of fun was in Hell Let Loose. You also have proximity chat in that game, but this game just takes it up a lot more. I don't know, it's just something special about this game, and it's all community based. It's all up to you guys what we make of this game. So yeah, hats off to you. I love you all, and let me know in the comments what you think about this update, if you're as excited as I am. And yeah, I see you on the top side, Raiders. Take care of each other now and stay safe. Bye bye.